Hey, shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash, the blinders, the apostles, bishops, and elders at Great Millstone who teach the truth and rule well. This is the brother Yatabia wa Allah coming back from the GMS SF Bay Area camp. And I got a quick lesson today. All right, Lord's will, this one's edifying. But this one will be entitled, Another Day Here is Another Day to Prepare. And what I mean by that is another day to prepare spiritually. All right, you have all these preppers, okay, truthers, and they're physically preparing because they know something's going on. They know all hell's about to break loose. So what are they doing? They're storing up goods, all right, perishables, food, guns. They're stocking up on guns, cash, gold, so all these different things. But what are we doing? We're spiritually preparing. All right. And now another day here, another day that, we have on this earth, it's our duty to what? To push out this truth. Okay. And also to get understanding. The scripture says, with all thy getting, get understanding. And to store up this wisdom for the times to come. All right. For the times to where we'll be tested, we want wisdom to meet us in every thought. All right. Now I'm going to start with this. This is Isaiah 33:6, and it seems like we bring this out a lot recently, but hey, this is the times we're living in. All right. And it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Okay. Now, again, hey, this is the hopeful year. Okay. Jacob's trouble. And, we're heading into Jacob's trouble. We're heading into the hour of temptation. Well, like the scriptures say, we're heading into a time like no other. All right. Now, the only way to maneuver through this all hell breaking loose, through all this chaos, if you will, this temptation, what are we going to need? We're going to need this wisdom and knowledge. All right. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So that's the only thing that's going to be making us stable. Okay. And this is where it counts. Again, another day here where shit is so-called, normal, so to speak, which it's really not. Prophecy is speaking at an all-time high. But when there's still time to do your day-to-days, the most important thing is what? To seek the Lord. All right? To store up this wisdom, and it can come by way of reading. All right? By watching the video epistles, the breakdowns. Okay? Going over different breakdowns, praying, fasting. All these things help to gain wisdom, all right, and ultimately, to practice actually applying it, applying knowledge, because you can get knowledge, and then you can go about your day to days and not even apply the knowledge that you've gained, which is actual wisdom. Okay, we want to, in those times to come, we want to actually be able to apply this knowledge, which is called wisdom. All right, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So again, when the Lord, because hey, we're coming into a time where we're not going to be able to watch these lessons. We're not going to be able to be built up, to be edified. All right, we're not going to be able to come into these times to where we'll just be able, we might not be able to come into these times. We'll be able to talk to brothers. All right, we might not have a Bible accessible to where we can read. We might be locked up. We might be on the run. Who knows? The Lord knows. But then that's why it's important to have this knowledge and wisdom stored up. Okay? To where you have precepts going through your mind when you come into a different situation. When you practice patience. When you practice, just the wisdom we've gained. Okay? Knowing that, what like the scriptures say, has any trusted in the Lord and been confounded? No. Learning how to not make haste in time of trouble. These things are going to be important for the times to come, but that's why another day here is another day to prepare. Okay? This is Isaiah 55 in verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. All right? And this is implying what? There's going to be a time where the Lord is basically not going to be accessible. He is to the elect, All right, but we're going to have to tap in. Okay, Lord's will, we're of that number. We're going to have to tap in and actually what? To rely on the Lord. Have faith. Okay? We're going to have to what? Like the scriptures say, gird up thy loins like a man, because the Lord is going to demand of us. All right? But see, exercising that wisdom, exercising that knowledge through these times that we're going through now is going to have us ready for the times that we're going to come into. All right, Lord's will. But this is why, again, we're going into it. We're reading. All right, we're learning how to deal with brethren. We're learning what to say, what not to say. All right, how to move, how not to move. All right, and a big portion of how to move is comes by way of what? Paul. All right, which is crazy how you have a lot of people nowadays saying that Paul is not authoritative. All right, but a lot of examples of how to move in the spirit comes by way of Paul. All right, but it's again Isaiah 55:6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found; call ye upon him while he is near." And another thing is what famine of the word. Okay, Amos the 8th chapter. The Lord is going to take the accessibility of this truth away. Again, there's going to be times where we might not be able to be able to see lessons, see elders going, or apostles, bishops, elders going live. All right. We might not have a Bible in hand ready to be read. Okay. Who knows? So it's important to what we've read now, what we've stored up now. Okay. This is Matthew 25:1, and this is the parable of the 10 virgins. It says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him." And see, this is the point. All right, what is that oil? The oil is this truth. All right, this wisdom. And the wise, what did it say the wise virgins did? They took the oil in their vessels. Meaning what? They held on to this truth. All right, they were diligent. They stored up this knowledge and wisdom. It says, "And 5 of them were wise," verse 2 again, "and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out." The oil, the wisdom. It says, but and again, you can see a lot of these people, who even know they're Israelites. Do you think they're, preparing spiritually for what's coming? Do you think they're storing up this knowledge and wisdom for what's coming? And a lot of these camps don't even tell you that. Some of them say Jacob's trouble isn't even a thing. All right, the hour of temptation, that's not even a thing. Okay, but the true men of the Lord are telling you, hey, these things are coming, as the scriptures say. All right. So what are they doing? They're not storing it up. They're invested in this world. Okay. But it says, "And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves." So basically, you're on your own. All right? There's nothing we can do for you. Hey, this is what it's about right now. This is why the lessons and all these things, the epistles, the breakdowns are all going out right now. The edification, the exhortation. So what? You can lock in. Okay? So if you don't take heed, and then when all these things come and just hit you, or like a thief, all right, what's going to happen? Well, you're not going to be prepared. All right, and that's the point. We have this time, as long as we're here and all hell hasn't broken loose, we have this time to spiritually prepare. All right? It says, And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch ye therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. All right, and the scriptures say our salvation is nearer than when we believed. So, hey, the Lord is coming. Okay, but before that, all hell's gonna break loose. We're gonna head into Jacob's trouble, our temptation, and we're really gonna be tested. All right, we're really gonna be tested, and it's gonna be, what have we been preparing for? All right, or how have we been preparing? All right, are we seeking the Lord? Are we learning to trust the Lord more and more? Are we praying for more faith? Are we praying for the Lord to guide us? Are we reading? Are we seeing how our forefathers moved? This is all going to come to play in these times to come. Or on the other side of things, are you, going to the clubs? Are you invested in this world? Are you even reading? It all plays a part in the times to come. But I'm going to end off on this. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6. And where should I start? Yeah. Let me see. Salat. Yeah, let me start on this. Yep, verse 9. It says, Unto you therefore, O kings, do I speak, that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away. For they that keep holiness holy shall be judged holy, and they that have learned such things shall find what to answer. Wherefore set your affection upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her. She preventeth them that desire her, and making herself first known unto them. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. So, wisdom, we have to seek wisdom. We have to put in effort. Okay, we have to desire wisdom. And what happens? What the scripture says right here, we shall have no great travail. Okay, we shall be instructed, and that's what we want. We want to be instructed in the times to come. Okay, we don't want to make a wrong decision, because we're coming into times where a wrong decision could be your life. All right, it says, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. And all you have to do is apply yourself. Okay, practice discipline, practice consistency, and pray. The most important thing is pray. If you lack, well, the scriptures say, if you lack wisdom. Actually, let me get that real quick. Yep, James 1:5. Okay. Yep. Well, let me just start from the top. It says, James, a servant of the Most High, and of the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. 12 tribes, all right? This is who it's for. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. All right, and hey, this is the times we're in right now. When we fall into these temptations, what do we have to do? We have to count it joy, because ultimately, what is it doing? It's putting us on a level. It's helping us to grow and learn how to maneuver, how to actually use wisdom. All right, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. All right, and this is what the Lord is doing. He's doing that work. All right, but it comes by way of patience. It comes by way of temptation. All right, we learn how to maneuver. But this is the point, verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. So all you have to do is ask. You send up that prayer. I think the Hebrew word for wisdom is chakama. It says, if you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. So all you have to do is send up those prayers. All right. But verse 6 says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. All right. And the point is, when you pray for more wisdom, you have to pray. You have to pray in faith. Okay. Now, when that wisdom comes and tries you and helps you grow, you have to accept how it comes. All right. Pray for the Lord to help you endure. All right. And to get this understanding. But once you pray, once you send up that pray, it's a two-way street. You got to put in that work too. All right. You got to read. You got to, study. Scripture says, study to show thyself approved. All right. This is all the ways wisdom comes. All right. Being around brethren, being around elders, seeing how they move. All right. Seeing how they deal in certain situations. This is all wisdom. Okay. But it says, verse 14 again, whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. All right. What does the scripture say? We should cast our burdens upon the Lord. When we come into these situations and we use wisdom, there's nothing for us to fear. Okay. It says, for she goeth about seeking such as is worthy of her, showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. It's the Spirit. Meeteth them in every thought. And that's what we want in these times to come. All right. We want wisdom to meet us in every thought. It says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. All right. The desire of discipline. That's the true beginning of her. So once you start putting in that discipline of being consistent in reading, consistent in studying, consistent in watching lessons, consistent in being with brethren. All right. That's that discipline, because you want to learn. It says, and the love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High. Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore. All right. So again, while we wait, we have to prepare. And what's coming is the kingdom. All right. And now what does it say? If you delight then be in thrones and scepters, which we hope and pray to be of that number, that those joint heirs with Yahushai, what does it say? O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore. Okay. So we're here to spiritually prepare. We're here to work on our wisdom, work on how to maneuver in this world in the spirit. All right. But Lord's will, this is edifying. Once again, call Halaim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Shalom to the elect, and Abba Babal. Double honors to apostles, bishops, and elders.